Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are back with a new series on YouTube. I'm going to do a little video series on Car Mechanics Simulator 2018, and this is going to be us building up our own garage, start to finish, upgrading everything, and it's going to be a little bit of a guide through as well. So here we go. This is the game and the aspect of it. Let's watch the little video. Got some pretty sick barn finds going on here. You didn't look very happy that you pushed them off. Up all the components. Go to our garage. Tearing the car down for a rebuild. Well, it'd be cool if you could actually weld on it. I don't know if I'll be bolting that out while that's running. Sold it for 3,000. How much did he pay for it? That's the thing. That was a pretty epic intro to the game there. Really starting the game off pretty cool. So here we go. We're going to start our new game. Firing straight into Car Mechanics 18. Music firing up, and we are at the tutorial. Welcome to Car Mechanics Simulator 2018. See the new fully unlocked garage and check the operation of the various parts of the workshop. Anytime you can finish the tutorial by taking the car for a test drive. Okay. Oh, we've hit the tyre machine already. So it's a tyre changer wheel balancer used to mount the tyre on the rim and balance the entire tyre. That's what we got right there. We can install, separate, take parts from the tyre machines, lock double parts. We have our toolbox. Here you can improve your spit it out, Josh. Here you can make improvements that you can obtain together with gaining further levels. Okay, so that's basically our little upgrade menu on ourselves. Here we have another toolbox. Got a spring puller here used to compress shock absorbers. Got a little guide of how you work all that out there, which is pretty neat for the people that don't know how to do stuff like that. Also, your menu again. Right clicking that gets rid of that. Here we have your path test. Allows you to test the car's brakes and suspension. Pretty neat. So we're just gonna go in here and have a little look around. But what we do need to remember, guys, is when we actually play this game, this isn't actually ours. This is all of like another garage, and this is what we have got to work our way towards. So there's your test path. You just click that and do all the bits and pieces you need to do with your car. Here we have the repair table. This gives you a chance to repair worn out parts. Pretty simple and straightforward. Then you just got sort of a little work area around the outside. Pretty cool. Press right mouse button and select your order from the pie menu. Then select the order that you are interested in and accept it. When you accept the selection of the order, the car automatically appears on your driveway using the menu pie. After approaching the car, you can view the car card. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. It's obviously our phone. There's no jobs right now because this isn't actually our garage. Then we have our computer over here. Using computer, you can obtain new parts, bits and pieces. We'll look more into it when we get into our own garage. We've got a radio, so we can skip the songs that are actually playing through the headset itself right now, or speakers. Basically through the game. got bottles been glitching then. Engine stand allows for mounting a free access to the engine. Basically, we just need to add an engine on here. We can just work on it on here rather than in the car, which is pretty sick. Oil drain allows the disposal of used oil. Failed to use it can result in additional charges for cleaning spilled oil. Dear oh dear. Pretty technical, eh? So obviously we've got that. We've got cars who, like, obviously this is our lift. We've got your car on there. Showing pretty rusty. That car looks like it needs a full restoration. Music's pretty damn upbeat in this game. That's cool. We've got the car lift used to lift cars. Give access to the chassis and the bottom of the engine that is inaccessible for a car staying on a driveway. Obviously it's just pretty straightforward. Car lift, left click on the bottom, lifts the car in the air. That brings it to sort of like off the floor, working height. You can crouch down and what have you to access the wheels. And then you press it again and up it goes, allowing full access underneath the car, which is pretty neat. And then that way you can zoom in and go to what part you like. Now as we walk away from here, obviously got the other car here, which we can do the same with. Want to make the car look pretty cool, like there's some work actually going on. Now here we have a stand. You just literally right click this one, I believe. When it's in your own garage, you can move it to whichever one you're working on. Also we have the engine crane used to remove the entire engine from the car. Now I do believe you have to purchase these further on as you go through the game. Like I say, as you go and progress, the more you unlock. I've just got your tyre rack here, which isn't actually a working component yet. Oh, we do have a welder. Oh wow, I am really excited about that. Allows you to repair the elements of bodywork which cannot be removed. That. The sort of like rear arches, stuff like that. We've got another toolbox there with a welding mask on the top. We have a battery charger used to charge batteries. Never knew that. Really didn't. We've got another ramp lift here. Got a little toolbox down here. So plenty of toolboxes about the place. Here we go. An interior detailing toolkit allows you to repair and touch up elements of the car's interior. Pretty damn. So we've got another little office over here with another computer. So here we go. Now I can actually show you the menu. You've got obviously your rim shop right here. And we have our main shop. Got all your parts in. You can use this to type in, say I want a fuel filter. We can just put in fuel and that brings up all fuel components. Narrow it down by what you search. Here we have the body shop, and this is where you search for all lights, the interior, bits and pieces, glass, stuff like that. Did I say interior? Sorry, not interior. Just external parts, basically. That's all there. Then we have the tyre shop just here, which has got tyres. Then we have the license plates, which I actually didn't know we had to begin off with. And that's where you just purchase license plates. Then you have your interior shop, which you can fully customize and kit out your car with even chained. So we'll back off the computer just there. Have a little look around. We've got another computer there. Lots of paperwork because I haven't been doing my taxes on the game. And we have a little lounge area, which I didn't even know was up here. And looks like they play PS4. Yeah, you got a little PS4 and a sound system. So that's basically the garage's chill out area right there. Here we have the what looks like a rolling road. It's not actually letting me select anything with that, so maybe that's coming soon to the game. I'm not entirely sure on that one. Here we have the painting shop. Offers you the possibility to perform various painting works. Okay, so there's your paint shop. And then here we have parts warehouse. Allows storing parts which you don't need along with growing demand. You can increase the warehouse area. That's pretty cool. So all the parts you take off cars, you can actually save up. Use future. I did notice we got a little door down here, like an exit. Let's see if we can use that. Oh, did we just... We've all walked through this exit door to a blank wall. So yeah, we can't go down there. Now if I head this way to the exit of the garage, you got your main gate / map. Using the map, you can choose where you want to drive. Select the test track to test the auto. So Obviously, you got your racetrack down here, car auctions, junkyard, parking, your garage, car salon, and test track. Now, as you go through the game, you unlock different various ones of these. Not only that, over in this area, or all of the area really, you get barn finds that pop up in different stages of the game, which you can then click on and go and check out what's in the barns, purchase the cars for yourself as well, and also they have bits and pieces like parts for cars. So yeah, we're not going to be able to drive that because the engine doesn't start, and this one needs an oil change. So what we'll do while we are here, we will quickly pop the bonnet and we'll just chuck some more there. So we just click onto the engine bay, that's a left click. Now we remove that. This allows us to pour the oil in. Now with the oil, you have to sort of guess. The tub will go down first, and then you'll see like a sort of a splashy motion coming around the filler cap. Now when that happens, stop. Then exit off of there, and then you'll need to look for the dipstick, which is actually located under here on this car. That is maxed out. So that is what we was looking for. The car now has oil. We can shut the bonnet up. Back to the garage door we go. We should now be able to test the car like so, and that will now take us to the test track. So now doing this now forms like a bit in the game where we'll test the car around the test track, get to know the basics of the game. It will then give us our own garage. So test track. Used to check the performance of the car, test the car's steering, suspension and braking. So here we go. You can change the view by pressing C on the keyboard. I'm currently using an Xbox One controller used to drive. You just got to do an acceleration test, and you got to do a slalom test just here. You weave your way in and out, and away we go. And then go on to the suspension test just around the corner here. You've got to go over here, and then you want to hit the brake slightly, bring it round, and then we have the brake test just around this corner. Rather long corner. Now I'd want to start braking about here to stop inside the zone. Finish tutorial and start game, please. So here we go. This is the part where we actually start our own game, and we actually get our own jobs and our own money and unlock various different bits during the game. Here we go. We have our garage. It is rather a lot smaller than the other one, but we have obviously our tire machine that goes to our parking lot. Bits and pieces, another toolbox, spring puller there, engine stand just there, some shelving, some more tires, oil drain is there. There's your toolbox. Engine crane is there. Actually a stand really, isn't it? Engine, isn't it? Crane. Obviously your radio and computer, same sort of setup here. And as you go, the garage expands out in all different areas. So first of all, we need to get our first job, which is, we've got two jobs here. Now we can select this one. Blue jobs don't disappear, but these ones do. These ones have a time limit. Now the blue jobs are story mode jobs, so the in-game story mode. Whereas these ones just pop up at random time. You just repair them real quick. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Job's done. You get your money. We're going to actually start off with this one first, as it's got a time limit. We're going to take the order and see what's up with this car. I'm going to head over to this beast. Yeah, it looks like it belongs in the scrapyard, if I'm honest. We need to just open our menu, and we need to move the car to lifter A. Now when we do that, I do this first time. Every time I'll bring the car up one on the lift, and I'll right click on the car. We'll look at car status. So here we go. We've got brake system needs fixing, list provided. So it looks like we need a brake pads, ABS pump, brake disc ventilated. First of all, for me, we need to pop that bonnet and take a look at the ABS pump, which is located just here. Now you can usually tell just by looking at the parts, if they're fully rusty like that, they're completely had it. You need to take them off. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to dismount the ABS module. You just hold the left button down on the mouse, slide down the bolts, holding the mouse button down still. That will remove all of those like so. Then got the ABS pump, which is the part we actually need off. That just pulls straight off just like that. So there's our first part found and removed from the car. Now if you forget any time which parts you are look at the car, look at car status. So we've taken off the ABS pump. Now need to find out, obviously there's a rear brake disc because it isn't ventilated, so that it automatically gives me an indication that we need a rear brake disc off this car. On the front, we've also got a brake disc ventilated. Now, fronts on any car are always ventilated in my eyes. And then we need pads. So somewhere on this car we've got pads as well. Now, just taking a look here, that disc looks shot out to me completely. So does that one. So this is going to be sort of a trial and error. Find out where it is. First of all, we're going to take the wheel off. Just like so, just like that. That's the wheel out of the way. Now we can right click and examine mode. Now this gives you the ability to go around the car and select what parts you want to actually look at. Now this will tell you in different color modes which part is broken or not broken. There we go. We're just going to click on that brake disc. That brake disc is orange. So that isn't completely broken, but it isn't in the best condition. It's a lot darker orange, yellowy orange as well. Yellow is sort of like middle. Anything that goes beyond that is completely dead. So there we go. That's that one. Got an indication of what's going on there. Now just going to click onto this wheel and remove this wheel as well. Then we'll check the brake disc on this side. Remove the wheel nuts. We'll go into examine mode again. Automatically that's popped up. Because this game at the beginning actually tells you or lights up what parts are actually broken in examine mode. As you progress further down the game, the car will just be completely white like the rest of the car, and you will have to then examine mode every part, test path it, etc. to find which part is actually broken. So here we go, we're going to actually go into unmount mode. Firstly, we need to remove the caliper, then we need to remove the brake pad, then we can remove the disc. Obviously this is a vented brake disc as well. So that's that side actually done. Now if you want, obviously because we're not so progressed in the game, if you just really want to quickly do it, you click here and we'll go straight into examine mode. Now if we slide around the car, we can already tell that that is the other brake disc that's completely shot out. And I believe the brake pad there, which is actually all our parts. So all we need to do right now is remove this wheel just here and order the new parts and fit them. So I'm just going to remove that caliper. Then got the brake pad that needs replacing and the unvented brake disc. Now that's all of the parts that we need to replace on this car. We're just going to make our way to the computer. Now we need to go to main shop. And we need to select brakes. Now we obviously needed the ABS pump and not the module, so we're going to order an ABS pump. We buy that. We also needed a non-vented brake disc, a vented brake disc, and one set of pads. Now that should be all the parts that we need. I'm now going to make my way back to the car, and I'm going to go into part mount mode, which is just there, and it's the same again. Left click. That'll apply all the new parts that you need. So I actually put the new pads on there, which I didn't actually want to do, so I'm going to remove them. Because sometimes that conflicts in the game and it'll like show that you've still got a part that you haven't replaced, which you have, because it wasn't put into the new part, wasn't put on the bit what should have been replaced. That can cause a problem. I'm going to put brake pads in there. I'm going to put the orange ones in like so. Then we're going to put the caliper on. Got to connect the piston with that as well. Then we're just going to do the bolts up like so. We may as well put the wheel back on this side as well. We'll install the wheel, do the nuts up. Even though we're actually undoing the nuts, they are actually doing up. Actually going in anti-clockwise there. We're also going to part mount, so we can now put the brake disc on the back that was completely dead. And this is where we're going to put the new pads, because these ones were completely shot on the rear. Replace the caliper once again, same process. Bolts in like so. Going to install the rim. Do the nuts up. Way. We just need to I did remove the wheel from its side. We're just actually going to mount this wheel up as well. We actually don't need to put anything else on underneath this wheel. And once that's done, we'll lower the car back down on the ramp and access our ABS pump. Now we will have to install the ABS pump and the module on this one. I'm going to go into part mount mode and you can see it there. Access from the engine bay. I am in the... So sometimes it does that. You just need to hover around till it allows you, recognizes that you've actually gone in the engine bay. Sometimes just walk around, give it a spin, go into engine, hover about till it pops back up. Isn't actually allowing me to. Right, there we go. Right, now back into part mount mode. There we go, it's now allowing us to. So we need to install the first bit is the ABS pump, which was the actual broken bit. Then the ABS module. It's actually fine. Install those parts. And that is the car all done. Back right out of there. Shut the hood. Look at the car. Go to car status. They're all now green tick. Also shows you the different bits and pieces in here. You got the mileage of the car. Global body condition, global parts condition. Got a little list of what you have to do to the car. You got obviously the engine name and code. Gives you a bit of power, the value and the tuning value of the engine. We've got a little section here which says repair with minimal parts condition 43%. So even though we put brand new parts on, if say I'd worked on a car previously and I had a part that was over 43% damaged, say it was like 45%, we could actually install that onto this car and then give it back to the customer, which is pretty good because it saves you on parts. So we spent $1,160. We got a £290 task bonus and a job bonus of $290, which gives us a $1,740 payout. Literally just click finish order and that's that car done and gone. We could have took it for a test drive, but we didn't really need to. That's sort of when you get further on in the game. So now we go back to our phone and we actually have 2 more jobs. We're going to go next on the list. We're going to go with a story mode job. Now this is got a little job description on these jobs, and this one says, a year and a half ago I bought my son this car. He said that he's not interested in anything except filling it up at the gas station. Please check the oil and the tyres. So we'll take that order and we'll get straight on with it. Now car looks pretty good condition compared to the other one. Still a bit of rust on it. What we'll do is we will move car and we'll lift. I say get it straight up. And yeah, so if you go on order, not orders, look at the car and go to car status again. So basically it just says change oil and refill with new, and we need to change all the standard tyres and the fuel filter and air filter. First of all, we're going to pop this off and we're going to remove the air filter. To do that, we need to remove clip A and clip B, clip A again. What was going to go A, B, C as the way around. There's 4 clips. Remove those clips. Pop the air cover off, and as you can see, the air filter needs replacing. Just going to remove that out of there. Then you just need to scroll around the engine and look for the fuel filter, which I can clearly see is there, all rusty. So that should be everything under the, above the car that needs doing in the removing part of things. Now we do need to replace all the tyres on this. We need to just click up and remove all the tyres like so. Remove all of those. And that is it. That side. Gonna do the same here. Remove that wheel. Same on the back. Remove all 4 wheels, because we're actually gonna have to separate these from the rims and replace with new tyres. Hold that, and that is all 4 wheels off in just seconds. Pretty damn quick. And what we need to do is we need to drain the oil, so we need to move this to car lifter A, and Don't need to actually touch the engine. Just need to drain oil. That is use equipment, and you can see that just drains the oil straight out. When it's done, move equipment, place equipment back. Now it doesn't look like we've actually got to change the oil filter on this, so I am going to leave it, even though you should really change it. That is all that done. Now need to remove all the tyres. So we need to go to the tyre changer, need to separate parts. And we're just going to go through each one, just like so. Move the tyres off of them. Take a little while, they're not quite as long, take as long as the tyre balance machine though. Just separate all 4. Now while it was doing that, I could go by the rims, but tyres, but it doesn't quite take as long as that balance machine matters so much. Almost there. One more wheel to go. Take that, break that from that one. While that one's doing that, I'm gonna head over and purchase the parts that we need for the car. So I'm gonna start off with the engine. We didn't need an air filter. Now, I do believe it's just a standard air filter. You can actually add all the parts to a list, but I don't like doing it that way. I'd rather just do it this way. Pretty simple, just a standard air filter and a fuel filter right there. That one, and then put in fuel filter. Said so earlier, just like that. We've got our air and oil there. Now we just need to check the tyre size for this car, and they are 205 55 16s. Need to go back out to here, go to tyre shop, and just I believe they're just standard tyres. Just gonna check again. It's always good to double check. They are just a standard tyre B, so they're tyre B 205 55 16s. So tyres, got 4 of those. 205 55 16. We'll buy all 4 of those. Then what we need to do is go back down here and take that off of there. Now we need to install parts. Oh god, I thought that said 18 for a second. I thought it was my eyes. I haven't got glasses on. We're just going to click install. So while that does that, we just got to wait. But it doesn't take too long. So yeah, that's now actually done. We then want to take that off of there. We'll move straight to the tyre machine because the balancing machine, because it takes a little longer than the other one. Now you've got a little symbol down here. This indicates that the tyre isn't balanced, which you'll need once you get further on and you're ahead of the actual tyre machine itself. I'm going to balance that up, and we're going to install the rest of them. Now we should be able to get maybe all two or all 3 of these done before that even balances that. So install, boom, boom, boom. That one's installing. Alright, we can do one and get one on the go. Well, that one's even thingied. So as you can see, we've now got one. This always puts this one at the front, so you now need to select that one. That'll balance. Take that, and we now need to install the last tyre onto that rim. Fairly straightforward, really, once you know how to do it all. I would advise when starting this game, just take your time with it. You may need to start the game again. Might do something wrong, but I started the game by streaming it, which are on my channel and on Twitch. If you want to check those out or join me when I stream, we're a lot further on than we are now. Still getting to grips with the game, to be fair. But I want to do my own little series on YouTube, so that's it. Take that one. We've got one more to balance. While that one's balancing, button. I'm going to install these onto the car. Literally just click the car. Part mount. Mount the wheel on. Always good to keep yourself busy. That wheel's actually now done, so we'll collect that wheel. That's all the wheels done. Car doesn't take too long to do, to be fair. I'm going to part mount that onto the car. Yeah. Install. Game's pretty self-explanatory once you get into it. But it's one of them you gotta learn. That's the best way. Make mistakes and you'll learn from it. And you'll get quicker, a hell of a lot quicker as the game goes on. You can unlock perks for walking faster and installing parts faster, examining cars a hell of a lot faster as well, which helps. I wish I'd sort out the way these wheels screw on this side. They're so back to front. That's all the wheels on. Now drop the car down. Don't believe we need to access anything there. We're going to go to the intake. We're going to mount our air filter in. We can install our air filter cover. Clip A. They're all clip A's, but we'll just install all of our clips. Round. That one just there. Right in just there. Clips installed. And we've got a fuel filter which is now installed. Now last thing we need to do is fill this old girl up with some oil. We'll remove the oil filler cap. Go into unmount part mode. Then click it and install the oil or insert the oil. Let's say that'll now drop and then it'll overspill ever so slightly. Out now. There we go. Escape off of that. Then just zoom out enough so you can just double check on the dipstick. There we go. That should be that car all done. Shut the bonnet. We'll look at the car. We'll go to car status and they're all ticked. Now, because this is a story mode job, you always get more XP and more money. We spent 691. We got an extra 645 plus the job bonus as well. Gives us nearly a $1,700 payout, which isn't bad. We'll finish that order and that's all done. So we've got 2 orders done in around 30 minutes with the tutorial, which isn't bad. So that probably took us about 15-20 minutes to do 2 cars. So you could pretty smash out a few cars and soon upgrade all this. Now, did we level up during that? No, we didn't actually level up. As you can see in the top right corner just up here, we are a level 1 still. We're on 266 XP, 370 we have to hit. So another 1 or 2 jobs we'll probably get there. Also, you've got 2 jobs outstanding or that we can actually choose. And we've got $5,300 spend. So to accept our next job, just go down here and you choose one of these. Now they're both pretty much the same, both brake jobs. And they both say brake problems. Just going to take the order. That brings the car in straight away. But yeah, that's pretty much episode number 1 of the series. Let me know if you guys liked it enough, I explained it enough for you. Anyway, if you want to see some more of this, don't forget to come back and check out the next one. Anyway guys, I'm DUFFER Josh. Peace out.